this is one of the most ancient mountains, 2.2 billion years old. It holds the cradle of humanity, the beginning of geologic time, the beginning of biodiversity of all life. The 70% of the platinum group metals is lying a few kilometers from here.
You're here, look, just behind the houses. Look at the flying rocks. Yo, you got it. Wow. Did you hear the tremor? My name is Christina Mdau. I'm one of the directors of DERVA organization, which is Defenders for Environment and Human Rights Violations in Africa. Madikogwa was relocated by Tharisa Minerals Mine from where the mine is happening today to where we are residing today. Remember now the mine is mining behind the houses there. So when they are blasting, they need to remove everyone from the houses. So they were forcefully removing us. Exactly. So you can see from up top the roof to the ground, you can see the impact from the blasting. The mining industry has taken a lot from African countries, and there's no development. Nothing has happened. Tharisa has taken our land. What I have gained is a poor quality infrastructure, housing, poor school, poor land disposition, land degradation. They have taken away our heritage sites. Already our lifespan is shorter because the environment is toxic. We got information from our members that there's a drilling on one neighborhood. No, this is not legal because we are not consulted, and besides consultation, this is our residential area, not a mining area. It is our activism versus their money. And it is difficult for people to believe in us because we don't have money. They have taken everything from us.
Nearly every law, every protection we had of the environment, of our people, of our water supplies, of our air, of our land, is been breached by this type of mining. None of that value is coming back to those communities you saw. It's all leaving the country, or it's feeding a elite within the country that is collaborating to destroy our environment.
Mining is an essential part of a modern society. Platinum, palladium, osmium, ruthenium, rhodium and iridium. PGMs, that's your platinum group metals. PGMs are a major part of the new energy transition. So it's an integral part of the future energy sector. I am Donald Vinicombe. I'm an industrial chemist and an analytical chemist. well, all metals have its poisonous attributes. If you've got the ore on the ground, particularly in a fine dust form, over time that will oxidize to your chrome 6. The issue around that is it is very soluble. It can go into water and can be transported into water dams, used in irrigation, taken up by plants. It does attack the kidneys, your immune system. It's reported to have caused cancers. So yeah, it's not a nice chemical to have, and it should be prevented at all costs.
I think we need a transition, a just transition. But I cannot foresee the future of mining given the environmental crisis that we face. My fear is that there are thousands of communities of indigenous people that are now affected by the growth and development of what they call the green economy. But this green economy, the chrome and the platinum and the silica to make solar panels come from these mountains. So this green economy, which in a sense has commoditized the climate crisis so that it can make profits for a select group of people. They even take a crisis and they create it as a business opportunity. And what are we? We are the ones that suffer the consequence.
This ancient mountain that for 2.2 billion years has been generating this wealth of resources that feeds us and keeps us human. We are affecting its capacity to replenish itself. Who do we hold accountable for that? Is it the first miner? These big, gigantic international companies? But as the mines run out, the normal tendency is to pass it on to someone else. You sell it off. And eventually it gets sold and sold and sold. And eventually a group of people that are eking out an existence to extract the last bit of profit. But they don't have the money to rehabilitate. You've seen the destruction. Who is going to rehabilitate that? Who's going to protect our water sources? Who's going to make sure that the farming land that now owned by white farmers are not bought by foreigners and then turned into huge estates that exploits us again? Because they're getting water for no cost. They're getting our land cheap, the labor is cheap. But they have no commitment to our country or to our environment or to this Magaliesberg biosphere. Ultimately, nature has blessed us all. So whether you're a mine owner or the mine worker, the farm owner or the farm worker, the blessings of its water, of its air, of its soil, of its land, of its food, of its fauna and flora is a gift to all of us, not just to one section of the society. We say that God stumbled here and dropped his treasure chest of gold and diamonds and platinum and chrome. The issue we have to decide, is it a blessing or is it a curse?